You've mentioned in the past during some of our catch-ups around some of the phone calls that you get from very distressed people in tears.
Oh my
God. They've got these debts coming in, they need clients, they know they need to spend money on marketing, but they can't afford to pay you. Like, what are those phone calls like, and how do you kind of navigate them, being obviously empathetic, but you're running a business as well?
Yeah, sometimes it's really heartbreaking, like the amount of phone calls that I've had with people crying on the phone that they've gone with this other agency and now they've got an APRA letter or a TGA letter and they need my help. I once took a phone call from someone who had spent between training and marketing $135,000 to open their business, and she'd made about $5,000.
Jeez.
And I needed to now fix that. So it's a lot of pressure, but again, I just think that there are ways to kind of prevent that sometimes.
To give that some context for our overseas listeners, so APRA, TJ, there are regulators and advertising regulators. And of course, if you're going to be marketing for people, you need to understand regulatory compliance and what you can and can't do. And if you're not working with a branding or a marketing company who are all over that, some of these companies are great at advertising, but not within aesthetics.
Well,
and that's where people fall down, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm sure there's other agencies out there that can create really great branding and websites and social media that will deliver you leads, but at what risk? That's kind of my usual question. Yeah. But it depends on the risk appetite of the business owner and or practitioner with the business. Yeah, look, we have a whole service called a compliance audit that allows us to go through people's social media and websites and make sure that everything's all good. And we do that after people receive letters, those warning letters. But if you're a new clinic making that kind of mistake, I mean, TGA, their fine is usually about $34,000 and some change.
It's changed recently, right? I think, or have I got that wrong? I've heard in the last literally weeks that at least 6 people have been done for advertising toxins. It's not. It used to be a lower fine, so the barrier to risking that punishment wasn't so scary.
Again, risk
now
appetite.
I think it's changed. I don't quote me on that, but I think it has gone up recently.